Basically, this is a brain training game, which some of you may already be familiar with. The difference between this and some of the other brain training titles that you may have seen in the past is that you use your body movements actually to answer the questions within the game. It's a sort of game that we want people to play not just by themselves, but also with their families and with their friends. They want people to enjoy this game in groups. The movements are generally pretty simple, but some of them are deceptively simple. They're actually a bit harder to perform than they may initially appear. By moving your body, you're helping to activate your brain. So it's more effective than just by using your brain alone. Just to give you a general idea, a lot of the exercises are focused on using the right hand and the left hand independently of each other. So you can't focus on just one side or the other. You have to basically concentrate on what both sides are doing at the same time, and a lot of the exercises are focused on similar sort of physical movements like this. At the start, basically what we do is we sit down and talk with Dr. Kawashima about what sort of activities tend to activate the brain. And then from there, we go back to the drawing board and start to come up with exercises that we might think would be appropriate for the game. And then after we put those together, we take them back to Dr. Kawashima, share those with him, and then he gives us some feedback and says basically, well, this works, or maybe this doesn't, or maybe if you change this in this way, then it would be better. And then from there, we put together the final exercise, which you see in the game. Up until now, a lot of the brain training games have involved people just focusing on their training by themselves, just alone. But with this title, we really want people to enjoy the brain training experience together in groups. So you can see in this picture, there are a number of focus testers who are a bit above what you would consider to be the standard gaming age. Actually, one of the people in this picture is 69. One of the reasons we initially called these people in was so that we could get data from older players to help us to give more accurate brain ages within the game. One thing that we thought was interesting was as we were watching these players play through the game, we're amazed at how quickly they picked up the game, how easily they were able to just jump right in and start interacting, and how intuitive the controls were for them. They had a really good time. We've taken great care to ensure that the game can appeal to as many people as possible. There are 3 different difficulty settings. There's a beginner, then intermediate, then advanced. Some children may have a difficult time with math, but then there are other genres, one of them being physical, which is more movement-based. And so we think that in terms of difficulty and the variety of exercises within the game, there's something that can appeal to just about any user.
Kinect for Xbox 360.